How can I help? What's the question? What's going on? I'm going to take some notes.
Definitely. I think I'm in the right place here with you guys. I know I am. It's performance day, so that's what I want. So I'm an entrepreneur. You guys have helped me for years, and I'm working right now 6 to 7 days a week in my business. I just not always bringing the same enthusiasm I need to bring. Feels like it's Groundhog Day, so I need to really bring it every day, and I'm not right now. So love your guys' help.
Got it. And question is, you said not right now, like almost like not like your attitude is rotting away, or what's happening? What is your definition of not right now?
I feel like I'm going through the motions, working long hours, and not bringing the enthusiasm as often as I need to be successful.
Got it. Okay, good. So here's my question. In the past, you've had this enthusiasm?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, I heard a little pause there. You're like wondering where you found it. So what triggered the enthusiasm in the past?
Seeing growth in the business, having big meetings, things are exciting on the calendar for me. That does let me up.
Got it. So you're telling me that literally you have been what we would call a results-oriented person. So it sounds to me like you were excited naturally, like anybody is. And I want everyone to listen, because this is a natural thing that people do. So Anthony, how long have you been in this profession?
So I've been doing it for about 10 years.
Okay, very good. And at the beginning, were you super excited?
I was. There's so much I needed to learn, and there still is, but it was like drinking from a fire hose. Yeah. Every day was new.
Yeah. Natural excitement. So here's the way life works, and I want to get everybody to understand. So if you're looking to bring enthusiasm back in your marriage, you're looking to bring enthusiasm back in your relationship, in your job, your career, I want everyone to understand this, that we get an influx of this when we get started. So the way that our mind works is a very, very simple way. The mind is very, very powerful, because anytime you say, I want to do something new, you will immediately get the neurotransmitters go off in the mind and go, oh my gosh, this is something this guy wants to do. Let's produce large levels of excitement. Let's dump some dopamine, some norepinephrine, some serotonin. Let's get this person excited. And for most people, the excitement of a new job, a new career, anything lasts somewhere between 7 to, let's say, 30 to 45 days automatically. This is why people get so excited. The infomercials back in the day knew that if you did not get that product to somebody in 30 days, the excitement wore off. If you didn't get it in 7 days, the excitement would wear off. So we get natural excitement, and then eventually the excitement teeters, and it isn't that it goes away. It starts to become natural and normal. So it sounds to me like it isn't that you need to get enthusiastic. Absolutely, Anthony, that you don't need to get like enthusiastic all the time. It sounds to me like it's becoming the same, what it is that you're doing, and you're actually probably very, very good at what it is that you're doing. And what I mean by that is you're operating right now from a possibility mindset that's not working the way you'd like it to. And what I mean by that is you're like, I believe it's possible to have more excitement and more enthusiasm, but you're not exactly certain how to actually do it. So you're not going to get back the enthusiasm you had. But what if you just understood that you have a results mindset? You're like, I feel good when I'm closing deals. So here's my question. Are you closing deals at the level that you'd like to be?
Wow. That's super great. Am I? Not yet.
Okay, got it. So when you close a deal, you'll be enthusiastic, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, hear the smile. So what if I said you are hiding on yourself, you are using your avoidance technique. You're like, I am not going to feel good till I close a deal. What motivates Anthony? Closing deals. I am going to save, think of this, Anthony, all of my excitement, all my enthusiasm for when I close the deal, because you think that's going to motivate you to close the deal instead of understanding how it really works. Enthusiasm breeds enthusiasm. You're hiding it behind a rock. So if this is your end result, sale, bringing in money, then the enthusiasm comes out. You hit it on yourself because it sounds smart. Why would you hide it on yourself? Because you're thinking, if I just do the thing that I want to do, then I'll let the enthusiasm come back in my life. So it isn't that you're not enthusiastic. You hit it on yourself.
Oh my gosh. Ding, ding, ding. The light bulb just went on. Been hiding it because you're right. I've been feeling like I'm going through the motions, but I've been hiding it even though, I'm having the wins here and the wins there, and not fully experiencing them and moving to the next one after that and really experiencing it as well.
So what if you were to say, and I talked about this on the last show, the difference between a results-oriented person, like a goal person, and a task person, it sounds to me like you only allow yourself to be enthusiastic when you hit a goal versus learning how to be a person that actually enjoys not just the journey of what's going on. So we've got to find the exciting things in the things that we do. And I find this so often that enthusiasm, yes, joy breeds enthusiasm. So I'm just going to challenge you right now, Anthony, to look at your day. And this is not some silly therapist recommendation that I'm going to give you. You probably walked past 50 things that would have given you a win because you're looking for something that is going to give you the win. So let's just pretend, for an example, you want to make millions of dollars. And I hear this story all the time. There's a guy that wants to make millions of dollars. And every day he wakes up and he sees quarters on the ground and pennies. He's like, no, dude, I am so motivated. I want to make millions of dollars. And every day he wakes up and there's quarters and there's pennies and there's dollar bills. There's I'm going to make millions of dollars. And finally, when I make millions of dollars, I'll be happy. He doesn't take a minute and pick up the quarters, pick up the pennies, pick up the little things along the way, and pick up the little wins, because every one of us should design a life that has multitudes of ways to get us to be enthusiastic and have fun and allow us to do the things that we need. So that is my challenge to you. Stop hiding the enthusiasm at the end result. You don't have to fake it and put it with I feel really good when I get rejected at a sale. But you've got to give yourself more ways to win, because when you have one way to get to where you want to go. You said you live in San Diego?
Yep, San Diego.
You know Coronado Island?
Oh, yeah. Nice place.
Outside of having a helicopter, how many ways are into that island?
There's just one way. It's the bridge.
Yeah, that's what most people think. You could also swim there. You could take a boat, correct? You could take a helicopter. You could take a plane. If all you see is the bridge and the bridge gets flooded, you are FUKED. Do you understand? So we need to get multiple ways to get to where it is we want to go. So I'm going to ask everyone who's listening right now, how many ways do you have to be fired up? How many ways do you have to be enthusiastic? You've got to fire up. I was watching Jaden last night, and thank you, Anthony, for the share today, and thank you for coming on the show and being with us. I was watching Michael Jordan. Would you consider him top performer?
I sure would.
And I watched his acceptance speech, and I challenge everyone to watch his acceptance speech. He literally is, when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, Michael Jordan literally had a list of 50 people he was still pissed off at. Okay, literally so bothered with, and he said, "Well, I'm gonna that coach that took that guy and not me.
Yeah.
He made a mistake." Did you watch this ever?
No,
Have you watched this? And then he literally attacked. He goes and you know that guy who said this thing, and they who told me that I'd never be as good.
The guy that gave me the dirty look.
The guy Bird. He had a list of everybody because he knew he had 50 ways to fire himself up and make himself enthusiastic and get where he wanted to go. It wasn't just one, but it wasn't winning a championship. If you listen to that speech, I challenge anyone. If you want to drop it, you can always find the induction speech. Somebody can drop it in the chat. You should watch it. It'll floor you. You'll thank me for it later.
Yeah, I love that concept. I remember last year when I was hosting an in-person event and I was a little bit nervous for it, you told me, how are you going to feel after the event, after you host it? I was like, well, I'm going to feel empowered. I'm going to feel really confident in myself. And you're just like, could you feel 25% of that right now? Could you feel maybe 50% of that right now? And I was able to bring that emotion that I knew I would feel afterwards a little bit into the moment. It didn't make it all go away, but did it give me an advantage? Did it give me extra possibility? Heck yeah, it did. Yep. It remind me of that.
It's the concept of go there. And the concept of go there is such an interesting concept. What I love about the concept of go there is if the state of mind you're in is not the one you want and there's one you want to be, you got to learn how to go there now. This is the part, you're not going to wake up this whole childish approach that you're going to wake up in the morning and everything is going to absolutely turn out the way you want it to. I wish that for all of you. But we've got to go there. So if you don't like the feeling you're getting now, and there's a place you'd rather be, we need to learn how to be at that. And that is using your possibility mindset. How good can you be at living just a little bit into the future? Not extremely in the future, a little bit past what it is you're currently dealing with. It's where people get stuck in depression. That's not high performance depression.
Right.
Anxiety is not high performance. They're good at it. But high performers, the reason they get past those things is they use their possibility mindset to look past what it is they're currently doing.